All right. I am back. I'm going to wait a second, see if anybody pops on. We had, just so you guys know, on Aries, well, we're in a big windstorm right now, and so I had a glitch, and hopefully that cleared it up. So I deeply apologize for the interruption. So if you're coming in really new to this, there's another little beginning of 12 minute blurb. So I've already started the reading, so we're going to just recap in case this is new. So the divine energy card is the fear. It is also 8, 9, 10, 12, which is the number 3 in, I was going to say in oceanography, in astrology. And that is a thing that we're needing to face and not allow to guide us and control us is fear. We need to get through that. Second card for your current energy is wealth. This is for the week of May 31st through the 6th, you guys who's coming in late and didn't catch that first part. It is also the number 7 for your potential ambition. And what is wealth to you? Is it a monetarily thing, or is it a more spiritual, a more second dimensional kind of a thing? And then our third card is partnership, which is the number 5 for our future energies and also our astrology energies, our planets. So we have the first card out is strength. Strength is basically someone getting through their fear. Okay, I'm not going to go all the way into it. You can watch the first part of the reading. But somebody made it through their fears. It takes a lot of strength. Somebody sort of had a dysfunctional relationship or with their parents and things like that, but they did make it through. This is sort of that type of relationship of, you know what, you're never going to amount to anything. So, and then the other person saying, yeah, I'll show you that I'll amount to something, or that other person may crumble. So this is a sort of a thing that happened with one person or another. However, that person with the strength that said, you know, I'll show you, it's almost like a revenge. I'll show you just to get to revenge. That I come back and show you that you're wrong and you're a piece of crap kind of thing, you know, one of those kind of things. But it does succeed and it does work. You know, this was sort of like my brother, like I was saying earlier, is that, you know, my mother told him that you'll never amount to anything, and he actually did, and just out of anger and frustration and hurt and fear that he wasn't loved like he wanted to be, and he actually got, you know, good money and built his own house and all that kind of thing, very worldly things, but in all relation, you know, he did it. So this is a thing. You can either take fear and internalize it, or you people take fear and give it the gusto and go for it. Okay, so this is a beautiful thing though, because we have the Knight of Wands that came towards that. That means that there is, and we've got wands again, wands on wands. This is about your desires. This is about your travel. This is about communication. This is about not only communication with you, but another person. The Knight of Wands also too is more of a romantic. So, you know, some people may be fearing wealth. Some people may be fearing love. A lot of people fear love. They don't know how to be loved, especially if they weren't loved when they were a child. Like in my family, touching and hugging just didn't happen. Even though I was craving it, you know, I was craving it, it didn't happen. My mother just was not a hugger. She just wasn't. And I never saw her be hugged by anybody either, really. So again, we have to be understanding, asking ourselves, where is this fear coming from? Okay. Some people, as I said earlier, fear of wealth. Seriously, everybody's like saying, there's really somebody that's afraid to be rich. Oh, yeah. But wealth doesn't have to be, wealth could be love, fear of being loved. It doesn't have to be tangible where you can touch. Wealth, it can be, you know, watching your kids grow up, you know, fear of your kids succeeding, fear of, you know, succeeding on your job, fear of a project that if it's going to turn out, sort of like if when I was taking art in college, you know, because I was an art major way back in the day, and when I was 18, 19. And when you're doing pottery, your fear when you've got that piece on the wheel is that it's going to flop, or part of it's going to be thin and it's just going to crack when you glaze it and bake it. You know, those kind of things. This fear, this internal fear that just sort of lays below the surface. For somebody, this is a fear of your partnership. So partnership could be a business partner. Are they going to be a good business partner? Me, I had a bookkeeper walk off with every dime that I had and was writing bad checks to her insurance company and people and these cash places. You know, fear of a partnership in business. You know, and so it's like, do I get another partnership? But no, I would never do that again. You learn from your lessons. However, you don't fear it. You just work through that fear. Okay. But for somebody, it is actually stagnating you to almost being, what is that word I'm looking for? It's the word D, not disabled. It's, help me out there, guys. It's where you cannot move at all. Starts with the letter D, but it is just making you frozen. Like you cannot move forward, you cannot move backward. You're just frozen. And this is what's happening to you. This fear is just freezing you to move forward in your future. This is somebody freezing for their college. This is somebody freezing for their job. This is somebody freezing for, especially, I see relationships. I see a bunch of people, different types of relationships. Fear of moving forward in a relationship. You're so stressed out about it. You're so in your head that you cannot release that. But if you do release it, oh my goodness, the wealth and the beauty of what is to come is love. Love, 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 love. And he's like, yeah, but Pat, what happens if, I fail? There is no failure, honey. There's no failure. If you fear and you face something, you have learned a lesson. There is no failure. It is either you learned the lesson that you enjoyed it and you would like to do that again, or you learn the lesson that, you know what, that's not for me. That's a one and done. I've tried it. I'm done, kind of a thing. So, but the thing is, if you face that fear, this is going to bring you wealth. Whatever that wealth is to you. It could be just even having a healthy body for your whole life. Gee, that would be really nice, wouldn't it? I was comparing war stories with a friend this morning. How many surgeries have you had? Well, how many surgeries have you had? Well, mine are in the double digits. And I'm like, well, at least mine aren't in the double digits, but they're close. So it's really funny how you do war stories. Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Now, with the Six of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, there's two things with this. Somebody's got some really strong qualities of giving and taking. I would say more balanced, okay? More balance in giving and receiving kind of a thing. I don't like the word take because take is like, it's got a really low vibration to it. Take that. Take that, rather than saying, receive this, receive this. However, we have the Wheel of Fortune right next to it. This could be somebody also in a partnership because we're remembering our main thing is fear and wealth. So this has to do with a partnership not being balanced. And the reason why it's not balanced, somebody's in this partnership creating a lot of problems, is that somebody's afraid to articulate. There's never going to be a 50-50, guys. Women, men, there's just never going to be a 50-50. You got to face it. This world is not fair like that, and it's not the way it's supposed to be. The thing is that each is strong in what they're supposed to be. The masculines are strong in their testosterone and women are strong in their estrogens. It doesn't mean that we need to bring our estrogen or our testosterone levels up to match a man. No, that's not the way that we're supposed to be. And a man isn't supposed to raise his estrogen to a level where he's supposed to be a woman. Well, all this changes. I can't go into the brain dynamics, but you still raise and lower your estrogen and testosterone, but it's not balanced. You just are not 50-50. Okay. Just let's put it that way. However, you have to understand the reason why somebody's stressed out in this situation and they're losing a lot of sleep is because you don't understand in your partnership how it works, because you're not communicating. Okay. You're not communicating. And the reason, if you don't communicate, then this is going to throw this all off. and somebody's going to start spiraling down into a low vibration. Somebody's going to start spiraling down into into the illusion that this person doesn't love them or care for them because it's not in the same love language. I don't know where that came from. However, somebody's going to feel like they're going to be left out. He doesn't care. She doesn't care. You know, she doesn't answer the way I need her to answer. She doesn't do the way that I need her to do, to feel loved, to feel that wealth, to feel that we're in it together. You know, it doesn't, there's somebody that is just misunderstanding. Gosh, this is so much the Saturn. This is so much the Saturn retrograde. So much the Saturn retrograde. I just see somebody completely missing the mark on understanding their partner when it comes to definitely money, but it also is to chores. So, oh my gosh, I can't go into coaching here. I can't. They're like, you know, explain. And I'm like, that's coaching. I don't want to go into coaching. But the thing is with this, you have to understand that the male's mind and the female's mind do not think the same. If you want something, ladies, you have to ask the man. They cannot read your mind. Even if it's the littlest thing and somebody's going to say, well, that should be common sense. A man's common sense and a woman's common sense are night and day, because usually men are more logical, more realistic. We are more emotional. Not saying it's that way all the time, but this is the way our brain works. So we cannot expect a man, even if it's like to take out the garbage. If the garbage is sitting there and he comes home and he's tired, he's not thinking about the garbage, but you are. So you're thinking, okay, that garbage has got to get out because tomorrow the garbage people come. You know, and you're sitting there and you're getting angry. Why isn't he taking out the garbage? He knows tomorrow's Friday. Why didn't he take out the garbage? Because you didn't ask him to. If you ask him to, he'll say, oh, okay, yeah, I'll take out the garbage. Well, ladies, you've got to ask. Don't have that fear. If you're married, get a little to-do list. And don't give him demands to do it. Just say, honey, can you fix these on this list for me sometime, you know, this weekend or whatever. They'll look at it like, okay, yeah, I'll do it, you know, not a problem. But the thing is, if you aren't articulate enough, this give and take is off balance. It goes completely off balance. So you have to start a new habit. For somebody, this is starting a new habit. For somebody else, this is somebody sort of in a relationship feeling like they're not in a relationship. It's almost like a roommate kind of a thing. It's like this partnership is roommates more than a relationship. Love is a choice. Communication is a choice. Trying to work at it is a choice. And it's never going to be 50-50. Somebody's got to come forward and do it. Somebody's got to be the initiative, you know, that kind of a thing. And you have to know how to communicate so that it doesn't start a fight. Because you don't have to fight. There's no fighting. If you're fighting, then you're not communicating properly. You will have disagreements, but you should not fight. There is no purpose in fighting. There's no reason in fighting. It's low vibrational. It does absolutely nothing. So you have to learn the technique and the tools not to fight. If you don't know how to do that, there is a video that starts you on that. It's called Effective Communication, and you'll never fight again. Wouldn't that be neat? Because it's a choice to fight, guys. It's a choice, and it just leaves somebody in a really pissy mood, not happy, and they feel left out, not heard, whatever, on and on and on. And it's not. And the reason why you fight is through fear. You get rid of the fear, there's no fighting. If you have to be right 100% of the time, then you've got some healing to do. Because that's not normal. Yeah, somebody definitely. So somebody, yeah. Oh my gosh. Who's out there bound, totally bound? This person is just, you're so living in fear you can't make your own decisions. And you've got to go to other people to make your decisions. Please don't do that. Go to divine and make your decisions, because if you're going to everybody else making your decisions, you're going to keep making that same pattern over and over and over again. And that's what Mercury is about and Saturn's about right now, because you're going to keep that cycle going. This is about the death of something and rebirth. That's Saturn energy, death, rebirth. It's transformation time. Transformation time. Because it's going to release you from this bondage. Somebody's playing, woe is me, I'm the victim. Oh, it always happens to me. I don't know if this is you or somebody coming at you, or maybe a relative, somebody. Anyway, that's got to stop. And if it is somebody coming at you, you're the one that needs to stop it. You're the one that can actually gently in love say, you know what, this pity party's got to stop. I don't want to hear it anymore. I've heard it 2, 3, 4 times. You're not transforming. You're not changing. Go away until you want to transform and change. Because that's a toxic energy. That is a toxic energy that keeps coming back, and they want to suck you in, and they want you to say, woe is you, woe is me, yada, 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 yada. All right. All right. This is probably going to go just a hair bit longer just because we had that split. Okay, yeah. So remember, the Knight of Wands came towards you. Now it's going away. You're creating your own cycle, your own distractions, your own disruptions, and you are staying stuck. You love this guy. Is he good looking to you? He's not good looking to me. But the other thing too is, look at the chains down below. The chains down below are not tight around the neck where they cannot get away. Again, if you want to watch about choice, who did I do that with? Did I do it with Scorpio? If you go and look in the title, it's about choices and decisions. That's a really, really good reading about this, because your choices are to be stuck and stay bonded to the devil. The devil, you can end that, but you're missing that out. You just turned an opportunity upside down that's coming towards you. You just you're just reversing it. You're pushing it away. So somebody, if they have a partner coming to them, your fear, especially if this is a love relationship, your fear is pushing them away. They want you. They want to come towards you. They want to be with you. They want to share time with you. They see the value in you. That's what wealth is to somebody, value. They see the value in you, and you're like, I'm just so scared. Okay, what about this? So why are you so scared? Because it's going so fast. Divine works. If it's the right person, the divine will work fast. It will go really fast. If you know the divine and you know the relationship and you have the intuition with divine, you will know it is of the divine. If it is too fast out of manipulation and somebody wants something, your intuition would tell you. This is why I say it's so important to have a connection, a communication, a frequency with divine, because this kind of thing would be a no-brainer, and say, this dude is not for me because I know it, or this dude is for me in all of love and relationship and everything here. Because you would know it if you have that frequency connection with divine. And if you're still unsure, you would say, divine, if this person is not of you, then you take him away. And you know what? He would. He would. Been there, done that. He's done it. All right. All right. So let me see if there's anything else here that the divine wants to share. And then I will cut you guys free, because I am so sorry that this ended. This video ended. It just froze. The wind has stopped a little bit more now, so I think that's it. Is that we have a huge windstorm going. I'm in Oregon in the United States on the West Coast, and we just had major weather change, and it's super windy. So I think that's what blew out my YouTube. And that's the challenges of doing things live. You know, I probably should upload everything, but I think it's important to have live energies. If somebody comes on and has a problem or is trying to get through something, this is their venue to ask. And the divine is here. If I'm praying with him and he wants to come through, then he'll give you your response or your answer. It isn't me. I'm just the conduit. All right. And that's why I think he has me doing this, is because if there's something going on and he can be there for you right away, then he will be there, and he will give you the answer that you need for that problem or that question. All right. So 9 of Cups, cool. And 1, so something's ending, something's beginning. Definitely. 9 of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. And we had the 6 of Pentacles. Hey, Submit, welcome again. So there is something new coming towards you. Again, don't be fearful of it. Please don't be fearful of it. This is something of your heart's desire, okay? And this is something that you can face and have confidence in it. Be confident in yourself, because here's the thing. If this is a person or a partnership for you, or if this is to bring you more wealth, then there should be no fear in it, whether you ask it or not. Now, if you're fearful that it's going to go away, then this is probably not what it's supposed to be, because you should be able to be comfortable in asking. You might be nervous. It's something new, because it's the number 5. This isn't something new, a novice. Especially if this is a love relationship, it's new. And it's challenging. And yeah, and it's maybe uncomfortable, or you're not sure, or that kind of thing. But don't hold it back out of fear. Okay? It's just maybe a nervousness that you have to work through, because a lot of the times when we face our fear, it's like, oh, it wasn't so bad as I thought. Or, wow, it is better than what I thought. A lot of times we do that because this offering is walking in truth. Okay, so that is really, really pay attention to that. Divine is really not wanting you to base how you move, and you're guided out of fear. Once you release that, once you trust in him and have faith in him, let me tell you, your world is going to be night and day. It's going to be so much easier. You won't fear hardly at all. You will always have some type of fear, but you won't fear hardly at all. It's beautiful, beautiful. Sure, let me just pull some cards for you, Submit. Just one moment. Okay, so hopefully, and just know that if you allow fear to, if you override fear, then you're actually going to have you're not going to feel so left out, so alone. You're going to build more confidence. You're going to build more energy in you. You're going to build your chemical balance will completely change, because you will have more confidence, and this will go away. You won't have the nightmares anymore of what's going to happen. And you say, it is what it is. And I can't control everything. I can only control me. And whatever this newness is, I'm going to embrace it when it comes in. And I'm going to pay attention to my intuition. And I'm going to see what I need to be doing for my future, and what my future is supposed to hold. Because your future holds wealth. This is this next week. Okay. And Submit, if you listen to the reading, that is for you as well. Because this is for those energies for this week, because this is this next week's energies. So if you're going through any of this, please make sure to face your fear. That's the number one thing. Because if you're being driven by fear, then that's not what you want. So we have, yeah, again, it's almost repeating, Smith. So there's a partnership of some kind, equal. It might be a new friendship, new partnership. This is a really, really good opportunity. It's new, it's fresh. Something had to end to do that, though. I'm not sure what. So maybe a job ended, or something ended, something went away. Because death, when we have death, it's like the number 10. Something's ending, something's beginning. So this new partnership, something ended and something went and began. And I don't know where that's going to be, but it may bring you to a future long-term relationship. All right. So that's your week. But in all reality, go back through and watch this video for Aries, and that will also give you your week. You know, this devil card, this is really just eating me up. Don't play the victim. Don't be the pity party. Don't be the gossiper. Don't do all this low negative energy stuff and be stuck there. Because whoever this is has the strength. We all have the strength, but we got to find it, is to move forward out of this fear. Okay. And I can't repeat myself more and more again, but you have the strength to get out of this fear. You got to find it within you. And the only way you're going to find it within you is get a connection with divine and ask him, give me the strength. And boom, he'll give you the strength. If you believe and trust, he will give you the strength to get through anything and persevere and have resilience through anything. All right. So you guys, I apologize for this being a split reading. If you don't know what that means, my internet froze and I had to restart. So there should be like a little short 12-minute and then this one. So you can go back and watch and catch the beginning and watch them again. But don't forget their dailies are definitely. Oh, it is. Oh, okay. Well, I hope so. I hope it all turns out good. Not a problem. Not a problem. Don't forget about the dailies. They are Monday through Friday. And they're just a 1 minute and it's inspiration. I pray before I pull those and ask God to give you guidance and direction for that day and inspiration to hopefully help others, because it doesn't end with us. It goes through us. We're just the conduit for love and absolute truth. So have a great week and we will see you on the 7th. Take care. Thanks, Sumit. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Take care. That wasn't me. That was divine. So just so you know.